a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Nationwide 90 FM, continuing the tradition of fair, fearless, and factual reporting.
Jamaica's poverty rate has dropped from 16.7% to 8.2%. As the government's economic program begins to pay off, our country is heading towards sustained growth. We are building Jamaica. The time by the office of the Prime Minister is...
It's 6 minutes after 9.
You're inside the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
Good morning to you. It is a Thursday, October 2, 2025. We are alive and well, and for that we give God thanks. Good morning to you. If you're listening on the 90 FM band, 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, and 90.9, thank you so much for joining us on your radio. We appreciate your company there. If you are listening and watching on our YouTube channel, good morning to you. The channel is Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. Go on over there and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and like up the live one and find the video. All right, want to say good morning to Roger Smart, first in the YouTube chat this morning. Mr. Overthinker, good morning to you. Hugh Donaldson, good morning to you. Frank White, top of the morning to you as well. Sonia Hutton, King Doc 64, is that Ione Samuels, good morning to you. Herman, top of the morning to you as well. Monica Callum, good morning to you. Rohan Stadhart, Ines Campbell Murray, Michael Gopal, Kenyatta Montgomery, and all of the others over there on YouTube. Big up on yourself. If you're listening from our mobile app, available for free on the Google Play and the Apple App Store, good morning to you. That's Revo News. That's the Revo News app. Go on over there and download the app for free. And if you're on our website, revonews.ai, good morning to you as well. Thank you for making it Nationwide 90 FM. I'm also live on TikTok, saying good morning to the TikTok peeps. Herman is also over here on TikTok, so good morning to you, Herman. Marlene, good morning to you, Marlene. Mr. Overthinker over here as well. Big up all the TikTok peeps. Sonia, big up yourself. Ever bless. Thank you so much. All right, so earlier in NTM, I heard Saeed, begging, King to play a Christmas song, but we all know that King is the Grinch, and he will not play a Christmas song especially in October. So Saeed, you don't worry, I got you. Take it away.
Chestnuts on an open fire. Down in Jamaica, there's hot sunny weather, and people are warm and friendly all the time. Now it's the Christmas season, and the fun can't come. So have a joyful Irish Christmas in the sun.
All right, have a joyful Irish Christmas in the sun. I was saying it's Christmas from around August, because once the summer ends, that's it. So we're all, once September you reach, a Christmas. And you won't believe, guys, this wonderful Christmas song brought out the Grinch. He appeared in studio smiling. Smiling from ear to ear. I'm so happy I could bring Christmas joy to you, Mr. King. Shall we do this again tomorrow? Okay, speak to me off the air. Yeah. You know, most of us, our favorite time is coming up, and Christmas is a joyful time of the year. And so, of course, why not bring some Christmas joy in October? All right, so it's the Consumer Hour. Despite the Christmas music you heard earlier, we don't usually do that, but you know, we have to razzle dazzle it up a little bit. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Saeed. Big up yourself. You're welcome. All right, so we are gonna take your calls this morning. So the phone lines are open for you. If you have any consumer related matters, you can give us a call. The numbers to call 876-630-9371, and that goes up to 4, and 618-8255. Those are the numbers to call if you have any consumer related matters. Give us a call. Let's see how best we can assist you. Maureen Hamilton in the YouTube chat says, Nora, blessings. Can you please find out from Flo why the internet is down in Salt Spring in Mobay? Have you already tried calling Flo to find out if there's a disruption of any kind in the service in Salt Spring? If you have already, what are they saying? If you have not, I would suggest you try that first and see if you can get a response from them. See what's happening, and then, you know, we can take it from there. We're going to go to the phone lines now. Chris, good morning.
It's Bantan.
Yes, Chris, good morning.
Morning time.
Top of the morning to you.
Happy belated, you know.
Thank you so much.
About the line tie up, you know.
Boy, so it goes sometimes.
But we're doing well. My one was Friday gone, but the rain went and the flu beat for the weekend.
Oh no! Happy belated birthday to you, Chris.
Man, thank you, Miss Bantan. But why I call you Miss Bantan? I listen to the news where the suicide rate is going up. You know why?
Why?
The people them go through them problem there. When you send out your things for work in some different department, them a drag them foot. So they put the people in a depression mode. And then them blame the government.
You know.
Because the problem is now, Miss Bantan, over 1 year, the document in the court, the other day I call you, Mr. Chuck, call and so give him the thing, the number.
Yeah.
And now we can't hear what is going on. Huh? What is going on, Miss Bantan? See the judge quit him suicide over there. Woman under pressure.
Yeah.
Miss Bantan, over 1 year now.
Yeah. I don't know. As Minister Chuck said, it's not necessarily the Ministry of Justice that has jurisdiction over those things. They're you know, the courts, they deal with those things separately, and it is really their responsibility, court administration and all of that, to clear those backlogs and communicate with those who have documents that need to be signed or stamped or whatever within the courts, and they are long overdue. I really don't know, you know, where else to take it. I would just suggest that you keep, you know, trying and try following up. Have you, since you've called and Mr. Chuck has called, it's not your case, is it?
The family member. Has
the person tried going back since then?
Back and forth. Wait.
And what are they being told?
You have to wait. And I want to find out from you how long now since COVID gone.
It's 5 years.
Huh?
5
how
years.
long now since COVID gone? And them said when I come make up nice out the road and black road, say government to give them raise a pay. And them now do nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, no documents don't go on there so much over 1 year now. Where are the supporters? Where are the people in that courtroom to get the thing active? And that's why enough people dead and gone, you know. And certain things don't get to iron out, you know. And the same thing the administration general downtown. When the people them dead and them things to turn over to them, pick with them and them civil, he got the money pile up there and put down. And there's nobody to go and claim it.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing it up again, Chris. We're up on a break. We're gonna have to take the break, but thank you for bringing it up again, and we can only, keep talking and do our best to advocate for these processes to move fast and more efficiently. Unfortunately, we can't do much else at the moment, but we will keep advocating for better efficiency within our public sector offices. All right, thank you so much for calling. Yeah, man. All right, no problem. We're going to take a break, and then when we come back, we continue taking your calls.
Decorate and redecorate your space with water-resistant, colorful, and fast-drying paints from Edgechem Paints. The time by Edgechem Paints, changing lives 1 gallon at a time, is 9:17.
Creative Building Finishes is celebrating 25 years of transforming Jamaican spaces. And we're saying thank you in a big way. Enjoy up to 25% off select items all year long. From bold tiles to breathtaking bathrooms and kitchens. Discover everything you need to create your dream space. Visit us at 5 Red Hills Road or online at creativebuildingfinishes.com. Creative Building Finishes.
Your beautiful finish begins here.
For over 30 years, Chris and Charles has been financing your goals, dreams, creating your great moments. Celebrate the occasion with us. Borrow $1 million, pay less than $25,000 monthly, and get 30% off your processing fees. No guarantor needed. Call 876-920-4189 or WhatsApp 876-838-9028. Conditions apply. When you think loan, think Chris and Charles.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Nora Gay Banton. We're taking your calls today. The numbers to call 876-630-9371, and that goes up to 4. And then there's our digital line. It's 618-8255. Just before we go to Dwayne, who's on the phone lines, productivity and efficiency is something that the government has been talking about for quite some time now, making steps to improve on that. The Ministry of Labor making steps to improve on that. The Prime Minister also talking a lot about that, and we have seen steps within the government where cabinet members have been appointed. Efficiency as a portfolio to look at. I don't know, how much further we've gone. There are areas where we're seeing improvement, especially within some of our tax offices where efficiency is concerned, and the speeding up of some of these processes with online components and all of that. But there's much more to be done, and there's a major problem where the human resources are concerned, because, to be very frank, there are persons within the public sector who are just not pulling their weight. They're just not doing their jobs. Them a hold up the process. Them have the paper. Them sit on them desk and them move 2 per week, and they're just going at snail's pace, and then nothing is being done about that. And we just have them in there moving along, getting them pay every day and doing the same routine over and over, and people out here waiting on a paper to be stamped for over a year. And then you have people within the public sector who are working overtime to do their job. But they get dragged in the mud. because all the others not pulling their weight. I don't know what the government is going to do about the efficiency and productivity, especially within the public sector. But it is a major hurdle that we have to cross as a country. I don't know how we're gonna get over it, but some drastic measures need to be taken, because especially even yesterday with what was it Dawn who explained her situation with NLA. Ridiculous, if you ask me. But here we are. Dwayne, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I am doing good, Dwayne. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good.
As it relates to, I wanted to say something to you a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
But before they give me pay trouble, they make me cut off.
Oh, sorry
but
about that.
I was majoring on the fact that that road that leads from Polo Road leading down to down to Arthur Drive there at the corner.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big splash across the road there, and it causing traffic jam in the morning. Right. So I highlighted yesterday, but I want to highlight on your program most. Yeah, and I think that they need to get at it, and I think that is hurting Jamaica, because when we see this little thing, we leave it there until it becomes a big thing, and then the whole world is disintegrating. So I think they need to just spot the problem. Fix it. I think it's less money to maintain that way down there have to over money to go back and fix a big patch in the road. So I hope that they will look at it in short order. The next point, I heard you a few weeks, I think it was last week, somebody called you about, hello, you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay. And you were talking about, somebody was calling about flow, as it relates to people putting their credit on the phone, and it just gone after a certain because you never use it.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, it's like they are forcing you to use up the credit, because money, you just pick up money. So if I put on $2,000 on my phone, I need to done with it within a week. Mm-hmm. I can't save it because I can't take time with it, because the money just dropped out of the sky, and I will just use up all the cash. And I think that is nonsense. And they took the money off the PDM thing. And what about the minister? You can not have seen the minister find out what's going on with this?
I thought about that issue this morning before I came on here, and just to say we have gotten no response from Flow re that matter where people are putting on credit and the credit don't use within a certain time and the credit disappear from them phone. Yeah. And this is not free credit. We're talking about credit that people buy and put on their phone. We have not heard from Flow. We have not heard a word from Flow re that matter if this is the case. If Flow is taking away people's credit that they bought to put on their phone to use, and a certain time pass and it don't use, we haven't heard from Flow if they're actually taking away people's credit that they buy, But we move on. But we're calling out Flow again for a response re this matter. Several of your customers are saying that they are buying their credit, putting it on, and when a certain time passes, the credit is disappearing. We know the policy to be that the credit expires, as you call it, after a certain time. And when you top up again, the credit is activated again. And so if you have $500 on your phone and the $500 expire and you put on $100, you should now have $600 of usable credit.
Right. I was saying that when you were saying, could you not have a talk with the minister as it relates to get him on your program to discuss?
Yeah, it's not so easy, You guys just say get the minister as if the minister is. It's not so easy to get. It's not very easy to get the ministers to come on and just speak about these issues.
One quick thing I need to jump in before I go. Now you have what you call unity of command and chain of command, where it can start from information can disseminate from top to bottom, from bottom to top. And you have what you have called a unity of command. We speak near you together. Right? You speak to them, I speak directly to you. Now, if you notice, what the guy just called about a while ago, it's like, if people, when anything happens, they say, the Prime Minister, or the head. Why do you think they delegate responsibility to managers and these people to do the work? Because the Prime Minister is there to do it by himself. Why did he get people work below him? You have persons who you delegate responsibility to do. Because for instance, I go to the tax office recently, and the line was not very long. I went there in the midday, like about 1 o'clock, so I got through very, very quick. But even though the line was not long, when the lady ready to speak to me, she took out her Wrigley's out of her bag, and she leaned back on the chair. Nobody was in front of me. I was in the front to go up. And she leaned back there for a minute, talking to the other lady on the other side while she was doing her job. Now, it's only a few persons at the counter. But she take time out to take out her reviews out her bag. And she take her time and she take the paper and she put it in her mouth and she hold it and she started to chew. Then she threw down the paper beside, just below her, and giving her a trash can. And then she started to chew away. And when she done, and she leaned back on the chair, looking over to the left, behind the glass, speaking to the other lady. And I was there looking at her face. Now, when we have a line and the line is very long, you can see what hold up the line. When you go to the tax office, you have 10 windows, only 2. Everybody's on lunch. And I'm asking, where is the supervisor? And then when everything up now, you say Andrew, or you say, or whoever, is the Prime Minister responsible. So it is the people who are drawing their foot. And then now when the union come out, they do not speak about productivity. Or they talk about how much more they can get and they pay.
Yeah.
And that's how the country cannot grow.
Yeah. Thank you so much for bringing up those points, Dwayne. And yeah, we need to do more where productivity and efficiency is concerned. Once again, Delano, good morning.
We think this within 3 weeks' time.
Hello, Delano. Good morning. Can you go again, please? I didn't hear you from the beginning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning.
Yes, I'm disturbed. I'm as disturbed as you are about some of these government agencies. I went down to the KCC, who has responsibility for Stock Farm Road. It's a terrible road. I hope the government is trying to bring the roads under one umbrella so that we don't have this miasma of going here, there, and everywhere and getting no results. Anyway, thankfully, we got Mrs. Scott Bertlin. She paved Stock Farm Road, and it was an excellent job. Now there are some people washing cars and buses on Stock Farm Road. This is reprehensible. And I went to the KCC, and whose road it is under their jurisdiction, to put up the sign to say no car washing. That is over a year. The KCC haven't done that. We need that authority. You put up the notice, sign KCC, to help as a deterrent for people washing cars. The other thing is Valley View Road, which is off of Stock Farm Road, never get fixed. Stock Farm Road was the one that got fixed. Valley View Road has not been fixed. So it has huge potholes, and the garbage truck have a real challenge to access that road to pick up garbage. So Mr. Audley Gordon at the solid waste, the bags, he's always saying, he goes to town, containerize the garbage. We have been in the bags. Those thin plastic bags that they give us that they sell. Those bags are degenerating because of the length of time the garbage is put in them and no collection.
All right.
Those bags are degradable, Mr. Gordon, over time, Mr. Gordon. And so right now, the bags have degraded and the garbage is just scattering out. And not even the short trucks. The long trucks can't come up because the road is bad. But the short ones, which is what he promised us, and nothing is happening for months on end. And the vermin and the rats and everything is consuming us.
This is Valley View Road.
Yes.
All right. So Valley View Road in Kingston, St. Andrew, Golden Spring, needs some attention where the management of the garbage collection is concerned, and they are asking for the NSWMA to pay some special attention. Note before they come that the road is bad, so that will be a challenge. So send the truck that can manage the road, so that the garbage can be collected, because we can't let the road stop you from going up there and leave the garbage up there with the residents to fester with rodents and all kind of other things. So NSWMA, Valley View Road for you in Golden Springs, St. Andrew, they're asking for some attention. They are warning you before you come that the roads are in a bad state. So send the truck that can manage the bad roads up there to collect the garbage, because the garbage needs to be collected. Thank you so much for calling.
Yes, and the other one...
We're up on the break. We have to take the break. We can't go over the break, all right? So unless you want to hold until after the break. All right, let's take a break and come back.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers provides quality insurance coverage and risk management services. The time by Spectrum Insurance Brokers Limited, setting the industry standards, is
9:32.
Forget ordinary, think Liqui-Moly. Get a 15% discount on all Liqui-Moly oils and additives from April 25th to July 30th at all Burt's Auto Parts locations. Buy 4 or more Liqui-Moly engine oils or 4 transmission oils, you get a free LM40 all-purpose cleaner. But hurry up, the offer runs while stocks last and conditions apply. Forget ordinary, think Liqui-Moly. And remember, it hurts if you don't check Burt's.
Me grew up as my granny save her money under her mattress.
But at an old time something. That's where I save my money in the bank. And become a one buy a little house, but also save in a building society. We have to be smart with how we save our money.
So what if the bank crash?
Well, that's where JDIC comes in. Make I tell you something. With the JDIC Deposit Insurance Scheme, once you save your money in a commercial bank, merchant bank, or building society, your deposit is covered up to a maximum of $1.2 million per depositor per financial institution if the institution fails. All the information that you need is available at jdic.org, and you can follow their social media platform for more information.
JDIC, protecting deposits for you and me.
Good morning. You are back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Nora Gay Banton. We're taking your calls this morning. The numbers to call 876-630-9371, and that goes up to 4, and 618-8255. We were on the phone with Delano. You can wrap up just to make your last point, Delano.
Yes, and I'll be very brief. The KFAC has advised us to come in to write our issues. So I went in and I didn't call because it's impossible to get the cases. I don't know if you know this on the phone.
It's impossible to get many government agencies.
So we went in and wrote the issue. This issue has to do with a brand spanking new road. As I said, Mrs. Cuthbert Flynn moved earth and heaven to get it done. This is Stock Farm Road in Golden Spring. And there are people who wash cars on the road. And we wanted the KSAC, who agreed to come there from heaven knows when, to put up signs to say desist from car washing because it's going to destroy the road.
So you think the sign are going to stop them?
Well, if the as a citizens association, I'm calling on behalf of the citizens as its president. If the signs go up, then that will lay the basis for us to do the surveillance and the monitoring and the citing if that needs to be done.
Noted.
To ensure, but without the signs of an authority saying that, and KSAC is the authority
All right.
That's why we need the sign.
And you went to them, and what did they say?
Huh?
And I'm saying
they promised us to bring the signs.
And when was that promise made?
Several times. Over the last, certainly if you're talking about 2025, that promise has been made twice.
So have you tried making representation or getting some representation through the councillor for the area or even the member of parliament?
Yes.
So the councillor and the member of parliament have tried to go to the KCMC as well and nothing?
Not the member of parliament, but the councillor.
Okay.
Knows of the issue. And I think she's a female. She's also tried her level best. It hasn't happened. And it would be one of the most crying shames if that brand new road is destroyed by illicit car washing.
I see. All right, so KSAMC, the residents of the Golden Spring area, especially for Stock Farm Road, they're asking you to make good on that promise you made earlier, sometime now, to get a sign up to say car washing is prohibited on this road. You did promise for that sign to be up and it's not. So KSAMC, the residents, they've done what they needed to do. They've come in, written to you, asked, you've promised. The councillor's also been doing her part. So KSAMC, it's over to you. All you're waiting on is your action now to do the right thing. All right? Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man, no problem. Will that do anything? We don't know. Because we know these things go already. But Anthony, good morning.
I know, morning. I just want to highlight a little situation that took place on Saturday on the toll highway, the Miami Bay exit to be precise. There was a funeral and we took the highway to get to St. Anne's. It took me between the Golden Grove exit. I'm looking at the toll plaza, and it took me over an hour to get through that toll plaza. When I got to the plaza, I asked the lady, what was the problem? She said there was a system glitch. Fine. I made a report to the toll authority. They called me back, asked me to make a report. I made a verbal report because they said I could do it via email or I could make it verbally there. Anyway, long and short of the story, I got a call from them and I called them back yesterday only to be told, and this is my concern now. I take the toll because I'm trying to save time and spend money. I don't expect to spend money and still waste time. The time it took me to go through that plaza is the time I take that highway regular. It takes to get to Miami Bay, to Caymanas Estate, it takes me approximately an hour, a little less than an hour, depending on how I'm driving. And because the police are on the road, I try to stay in the speed limit. Because it don't make sense to pay a $10,000 ticket and then pay a $4,000 toll. But the lady's telling me on a Saturday, that is how it normally is for the traffic. No, they need to do something. I can't expect to be spending money and spending.
So there's a system glitch every Saturday?
That's what she's trying to tell me. But I'm just making this report here now because I'm going to follow it up. Because if that is the case, then it is taking. There are 4, I want to remember correctly, 4 exits and the easy pass. Now, if I am going to spend a hour on adding the thing, that means I am there. It is taking approximately 3 to 5 minutes for a car to be going through. So I don't know if there's something we can do to find out if other people is having this problem. But as I say, I take the toll regularly.
And is that? But if you take it regularly, you would know if this is the case on a Saturday. Is it?
Right. The most congested toll plaza.
No, but is it the case on a Saturday? Is that the regular wait time at the toll booth?
I have not experienced that. The only time I've experienced this long wait is when we had that the holiday that just went by, I went to the thing in civil, and we had a backup there.
Okay.
That night, and I can understand because there were a lot of people going down for that, whatever it was, at civil.
Right.
But I've never experienced it before. But I'm saying the most congested toll plaza we have in Jamaica is Portmore, and I have never spent. Granted, for the Portmore toll, I have a tax. But when I don't, I have never spent. When you get there at 5:30 in the evening, it's congested.
Right.
But you don't spend that long time in there.
I'm gonna assume she was just trying to, just to get rid of you, quote unquote, and tell you something. Because if that's not usually your experience, and you asked when you got to the booth and you were told that there's a system glitch, then maybe that's exactly what happened. But whoever you spoke to was trying to do some damage control and just was telling you something. But there was clearly something wrong. If you say you take the toll regularly and that's not usually the case, then there was clearly something wrong. And I'm happy you brought that up. Thank you so much for calling, Anthony. I'm gonna go to another point because I saw someone on their WhatsApp status, I believe it was last week, saying that the toll line long and when they reach up, card machine not working. Now recently the highway operators noted to the public that they will be able to take cards at some of the booths.
Yes, I have gone there and I've used my card to go through, and it didn't take me that long time either.
Right.
But I know on Saturday there was a problem with, I don't know if all this NCB system, because I went to 3 machines to get cash. And it was giving some problems. I don't know what system they are and if they are on that system also. So when the lady told me there was a problem with the thing, I kind of believe her.
Yeah.
But the agent who I spoke to now said no.
That was damage control, man. That was damage control.
So I said, can you tell me?
No, man, that was...
I took the card from, because I got on at Angel, and I know the time I got out of it. No, I can't tell you that, but you can tell me the conversation I had with the lady and all of that. But if you are going to spend over $4,000 to sit in a line, I could have taken the long way around and gotten to St. Anne a lot quicker.
Yeah. Well, thank you for bringing it up, Anthony. I appreciate you sharing your concerns.
Yes.
All right.
And I wouldn't mind if somebody else had the experience and record, because we need these people to do something. You can have a problem, no problem. But don't try to make it look as if we are not. We are idiots spending our money, and then we're going to sit down and waste time to spend it.
Yeah, that's definitely a problem there. And I always say communication is important. So when you're communicating with your customers, be truthful, be honest. They will appreciate it. And the person before said that there was a glitch in the system. More than likely that was the case. But I was saying earlier, listeners, that the person put on their status that the card machine at the toll was not working. And, when I saw the announcement that you'll be able to use your card at some of the toll plazas, I was concerned, because we have a major problem in Jamaica where with card machines, they don't usually work. When they're working, it's a great thing. But you must have cash on you, because you can count on it. Especially at the end of the month, You can count on it that somewhere they won't be working. And I want Jamaicans to remember that, especially if you go to the toll plaza. Because can you imagine you are in a long line at the toll, card alone you have, and you reach up and the card machine not working? What do you do? What do you do from there? What do you do? So the authorities, operating or toll booths and or toll plazas and so forth, you have to ensure efficiency for the most part where these things are concerned. You have to have a backup and a backup for the backup. Because you can't have card machine pop down pan toll, you know. Card machine cannot pop down on the toll. Remember, toll is a place that you cannot turn back. Alright? Good. We're taking a break. When we come back, I believe William is on the line. We go to William.
Fill all your prescriptions, get cosmetics and other pharmaceutical items at Mannings Hill Pharmacy, located at 34A Mannings Hill Road, Kingston. Telephone 924-6280. At Mannings Hill Pharmacy, they stock all the hard-to-get medication. The time by Mannings Hill Pharmacy is
9:47.
Need reliable security for your business? Dual Protective Security is the perfect choice, providing round-the-clock security solutions and customer support. Our security experts will work with you to create customized solutions that fit your needs and budget. Contact us today and enjoy the peace of mind you deserve with their unbeatable security services. Dual Protective Security. Call 876-676-6987 or 876-415-4564.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Nora Gay Banton. We're going right back to the phone lines. William, good morning.
Miss B.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Give thanks.
Good.
You make a good point a while ago, this toll machine.
No, yeah, man. That's serious.
What would you do?
You have to go come out and beg it down the line. You have to go beg some of the other motorists them down the line as if you can make up and pay a fee. Because you can't turn back, you know.
I believe the quickest solution for that, you know.
What is it?
Not the motorist's fault. It would be the toll people's fault.
There you go.
So they should let these people through.
Them have to give them a free ride through. Because I want to tell we say, una take card now. And if me not have no cash, I come with my card and your card machine now work. What you going to tell me say no? You have to go let me through.
Right, I understand that happen. After that, now then they will start do something to make sure if
say
one
it
machine
working.
breaks down, there's another machine.
There you go, William. There you go.
And I call about two road a couple months well I speak to you about them. Dover Road off Mullines Road. We're going to Dayton Avenue back to Cassia Park Road. Up till now, nothing not done, and it's still very, very, very bad. When the vehicle when we do it, it's going to like it off to turn over. When you go down in the patrol and come up back and go down and come up back like a river course.
Dover Road off Mullines.
Right, they came back from Dayton Avenue.
And which other one?
Park Road. And this one is the road in St. Thomas, Eastern, Rollensfield, where they have a breakaway. And that is much more serious because that is a precipice.
So hold on. Well, the MP is no longer the MP now, is she?
Right.
So there's a new MP in that area, but there was some work done. If I remember the situation clearly, there was some work done close to where the breakaway is. Right? Is that so?
No, man. No,
or is a different road that?
Well, a different one. There's nothing at all. Nothing at all. No, to there.
Well, there's a new MP in St. Thomas.
From the time it broke, I speak to Mr. Stephen Shaw one time about it, and he told me let him know about it. Right, and up till now, nothing not done.
Yeah.
Because the main road, right, and people who live in that area, especially, I tell you, no big vehicle cannot pass there. No big vehicle at all, no six-wheel vehicle. It's just a little small car. I don't have to be careful now, because last week I talked to a cousin of mine, then he said it's under mine now.
Yeah.
They can just put her with a vehicle.
Well, the new MP, Miss Rosemary Shaw, she's there now. I don't know if the previous MP, Dr. Michelle Charles, made any headway in making preparations for that breakaway to be fixed. There's a new MP, so MP Yvonne Rosemary Shaw. It's now on you if you can assist the constituents of St. Thomas Eastern. I'm sure the residents of Rowlandsfield would greatly appreciate if you could come and make a change, because this breakaway has been there for quite some time now. I don't know, as I said before, where the previous MP got with getting that fixed. If she started any work there, I don't know. But Ms. Shaw, it's over to you, and if you can do this for the people of Rowlandsfield, I'm sure they would be very happy with that. Thank you so much, William.
Yeah, man, and thank you very much.
You take care. I tell you, as they say, you snooze, you lose. So it's over to the winner now, who didn't snooze to get things done, and I only hope that she will be a change. Clearly, the residents of St. Thomas Eastern wanted a change, and so that's why they have a new member of parliament, and so Miss Rosemary Shaw has her work now cut out for her. I'm sure she's doing her assessment and consultations and meetings with stakeholders and residents to find out the immediate needs of the constituency. I'm sure she probably was doing that before the election and doing her work. So Miss Rosemary Shaw, you can add Rowlandsfield. There's a breakaway there where only a small vehicle can pass because the road break off, and so if you can fix it for them, I'm sure they'll love you forever, and you will be back in the seat. Well, if it's up to them. Yeah, well, it is up to them, but the people of Rowlandsfield, I'm sure they will be on your side if you fix that for them. All right, so that's where I believe we're gonna leave it. We don't have any other callers on the line, do we? No. All right, so that's where we're gonna leave it for the consumer. Oh, I see someone in the YouTube chat asking, do they have ATM machines on the plaza too, so that motorists can maybe draw the cash? I have not seen one. I don't know if maybe that will be a new feature coming up soon, because they have offices nearby, so maybe they'll install ATMs nearby. Maybe that could be that's a good idea, I think, especially because the card machine is now a thing, and there's a possibility that because it's Jamaica, the card machine might not work. And so if you don't have any cash, then maybe you can just go and draw some cash. Good idea, Roger. Maybe the banks can look into that. I don't know who will take on that venture first, but let's see. So that's where we're leaving it for the Consumer Hour this morning. We are making way now for Cliff Hughes Online.
That was the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
It's Monday, get over your blues. Or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The E-Zone is here for you. With the Stinger Honeybee
and Karim Boyatings
from 3 to 5 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM.
We've got your entertainment news.
Then we want to hear your views. Why you say?
Jump in the mix.
Or the hot seat.
Don't miss our brain busters.
Or the crazy giveaways.
Let's talk fashion.
Send us your outfit of the day. Ooh, cutesy. Very demure.
Are you looking for love?
Come on one of our blind dates. Send your request